Hi everybody, welcome to our Friday Fast Four. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how to get some media around an event you might be doing. And our first tip is milk it. And by that I just mean, don't think of your event and getting media for an event on the day that it's happening. Think about how you can get media before, during, and after. So for example, we do the media for Dairy Women's Network conference, which happens every year around in March. And we start talking about it now in July, and we'll be continuing to talk about it till April next year. So we use that one event to get a lot of media for the organization. So milk it as much as you can. The second thing is use elements of your event to do stories before the event. So again, if we're talking about a conference, think about who are your really interesting speakers. Interview them, do some media releases, do some teasers on social media. So you can do a lot leading up to the actual event by using key elements of what's going to be happening. As a third tip, make sure you get media to your event, and don't just assume that you know that it's a great event and surely someone will show up. You got to have a really good plan of how to get them there, and really nag them a lot and get them along. And also don't forget about social media at the event. Don't just assume it will happen naturally. Have people in your organization who are assigned to Twitter, to Facebook, to Snapchat, whatever you're using, and have a plan for each day of the event so that you maximize that social media, and make sure that the content you're sharing is engaging so that it gets people sharing and gets your story out there basically. And the fourth tip is don't forget post event. Just because it's over, it doesn't mean you can't keep talking about it basically. So you want to do your own media stories about the event and post event. Maybe something happened. Did you have an awards associated with your conference, for instance? You can talk about the winners and things like that. So, and always remember that pictures are great post-conference. People want to see themselves in pictures, so they'll share it on social media, and people want to see that kind of thing in traditional media as well to get people to read your story if you have a great photo associated with it. So there's some tips for your next event.